Hi, how's it going, you guys? Oh, somehow I put my phone where I can't reach it. Okay, there we go. All right. So I'm just gonna wait for a second to see some people get on. I know some people want to talk about Infinity War as well for my nerds out there. I think I might like go in a different direction with this channel. Oh. Hi. Thank you. I mean, now at this point, my birthday is about a week or what is like a week. It's been a week already since my birthday. Well, on Thursday would have been a week. But I'm still kind of celebrating, still getting gifts from people, still getting birthday wishes. So thank you so much. Um, yeah, I guess I see it now. Yesterday, I was told that my teeth look very, very white, and it's not like I use any products or anything. Like I have a friend who actually like takes the time out for his teeth, like literally spends a whole bunch of money on like dental products and stuff. I mean, I don't do all of that. I just brush my teeth, tongue, and gums, and floss, and do all of that. Um, but I guess I don't know. um, so yeah. So we're gonna wait a little bit. There's like literally like I think only one person on here right now, and I don't want to get into topics and stuff without um hold on. What the heck? I don't know why this thing always does this. I always have to go back and like change stuff because it's like acting so stupid. I can't. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay. It doesn't allow me to do any of this stuff. Oh, jeez. I always do this. Anyway, so it's weird. Give it a couple more minutes because again, I don't want to get into like topics and then people come in later on and be like, "Oh, what did I miss?" It is always happening that I have to go backwards in order to get back to where we actually are. Hello, who is this? I don't think I know you. Steph. Welcome. If you've been following me up until now, then thank you. Uh, it's just like I don't always recognize everybody's names unless I see you a lot on the live stream. I don't really like know who you are. So again, thank you for watching, and if you're subscribed, it's wonderful. Um, so yeah. So again, I really don't want to start yet. Justin, are you serious right now? Hold on, because now I have to mute myself in order to get You stay checking in. Listen, I have to because I'm pretty much like the parent figure when it comes to the, you're a follower, just not know live streams often. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to live streams. Live streams is where it's at, honestly. I like doing these a lot more than like the actual videos. And it's not because I don't like editing. I actually enjoy the editing process. It's just that I don't always have the time to do it. And so sometimes it's like, which is the part of the reasons why I haven't posted in a while. Actually, what was the last time? The last thing that I posted was, I think, Dua Lipa. I think that may have been the last thing that I posted. And, it was okay. It got okay views. I wasn't expecting a lot of views for it because nobody follows me for that. I get most of my views from like the Fifth Harmony stuff and all of like that kind of stuff like that. Okay, my brother is playing Splatoon right now, so he's probably like destroying the daggone live stream. The whole idea of the birthday live streams I was supposed to post on my birthday, the day after my birthday, leading into the weekend. I was supposed to also do live streams like when I was in Philly. It didn't happen because I didn't want to kill my battery, and like we were like taking a whole bunch of photos and stuff and using MapQuest. I'm so old. And using like what is it? Using the maps to kind of figure out where we were going, because when I went down there, I was like, my friend, I hooked up with my friend down there. I'm like, you've lived here, this is your stomping ground now, like you should know exactly where we're gonna go. And he's like, I've only been here for 2 months. I'm like, okay, whatever. But okay, so we kind of just got lost. We said that we would do this. We said we would do it years ago. Not years ago, but like we said, like a couple of years ago, that we would get lost in Philly one day, and it ended up happening because we kind of just like, we just messed around with a whole bunch of different things. Like we came up with what we wanted to do when I got there. We ended up going to the terminal market down there, and we got, oh gosh, all of the different like selections of food. Oh my gosh. And the two of us, like he's on like this kind of like diet thing and he can't eat certain foods. So we're over there trying to look for something like healthier to eat. And that market is almost impossible unless you go to this one stand that had like vegan tuna, and it was okay. It was just a little spicy. I didn't really like it that much, but it was all right. And then me and myself, like I'm trying to get myself together because I gotta sell these singles. So but I was trying to go along with what he was doing as well, because I didn't want to be sitting up here eating like a whole like a rack of ribs or something, and then he's like having to eat something else. So I was very like lax with the way that I also ate and the way that I consume things. But we like completely BS the entire time we were there. I was just like, okay, yeah, we can do this and go there. I stayed at his place. Apparently everybody thought that we were like an item, a couple or something. I was just like, okay, we've been friends for years, so we naturally have like that kind of a relationship where we're just like close. So if it looks like that, then okay. I have mad people like hitting me up. Oh, you didn't tell me. I'm like, what are you talking about? No, we're not. Am I the only one playing the new Harry Potter game? No. Harry Potter Folklore. Actually, he posted. I follow his channel because he's pretty cool. And Movie Flame. They both post like stuff about Harry Potter. And I think he did like a Let's Play of Harry Potter Mystery. I haven't played it yet, but I think that's what it is. And I'm gonna be like, hey, happy belated birthday. Thank you so much, Brittany. Thank you. I had a lot of fun though. And then of course, let me see, what else did we do? We went to the One Liberty building, that like really, really huge, tall building in Philly. I think it might be one of the largest buildings in Philly. And we went there, we went to the Overlook. You can look at my, if you follow me on Instagram, you can see that stuff. I didn't post everything because like there was stuff from the story like on my Instagram story, so that stuff is pretty much gone now. But I did say that I probably will post that footage later on as like a throwback photo or something. But yeah, so it was funny. It was fun. It was really fun. We got to do so much stuff, and a lot of it was walking, and it was a good day. It was a good day to walk, except for later. It started raining all of a sudden. I was like upset, but we got a good amount of things done. We got to do a lot during that day. Um, and let me see what else. We went to go see on that same day. We went to go see Infinity War. I recently got Employee of the Month at my job, and one of the prizes was a Fandango gift card. So I used that gift card towards tickets to see Infinity War. I was surprised that we were able to get some, especially like in Philly. A lot of the places, though, a lot of the movie theaters, though, were like packed. This one was also packed, but it was like a little bit on the outer, it was a little bit on the outside of Philly, like area. Like he lives around like the stadium and stuff, and that theater was around there, I think. I don't know. Um, but oh my God. Infinity War, listen to me. I don't want to get on it yet. First, let me put out a message of congratulations to the hosts of The Real. They finally got themselves an Emmy. I'm happy about it. I'm happy for them. Obviously people are out here throwing shade, of course, because they did it without Tamar, and people are like, oh, well, it's still not a good show because Tamar's on it. I'm like, okay, well, apparently they're doing something right because they were able to get the Emmy and she's not on the show anymore. But I mean, I don't really care about that. I'm just happy either way for them because the show is actually, it's a good show and it's rising in popularity a lot, especially now that they have their YouTube exclusives, which they can be like almost completely uncensored. So I really like that I like that aspect to it. And I'm honestly able to relate to the ladies of The Real a lot more than like The View or The Talk. Like the women on there are either much older or they just don't have like the same. I don't know. It's not even about having the same opinions because we all have different opinions, and that's what makes us human, and that's what makes us like a melting pot or whatever you want to call it. But I just feel like, with them being a little bit closer to my age, most of them being a little bit closer to my age, and most of them like being like more involved with social media and all that, I feel like I can get with them a lot more. Plus, I know every single one of them from before they even started on The Real. Like I knew all of them. I knew Jeannie a little bit. Like she's the one I knew the least, but I got to know her very, very quickly. So Jeannie was way too happy for me, but her eyes out because she for a very long time she's been like appearing on talk shows and doing this sort of thing, and it kind of looked like it wasn't really ever going to take off for her, and she definitely kind of struggled to get herself out there. So I can really see like where and why she's cried. Like the rest of them have had like very solid careers, but not too many people knew about who Lonnie Love was until The Real, until she was on TV every single day in people's faces. Before she would be comedy clubs and all that kind of stuff. But I'm glad. I'm happy for them. It's a good step in the right direction where they need to go and what they need to do in order to be more successful in this talk show kind of thing. And I do like that they shouted out the others, The Talk and The View, who came, who have kind of paved the way for women on television, women in talk shows and all that stuff, those kinds of panel talk shows. But it is the only talk show that with a panel of all women of color. And that's something to definitely be proud of. That's something that we definitely should actually praise because, nobody else is doing it like that. And I just like how fun their show is. They don't ever try to be perfect or anything. They don't ever, and that's why I like also that they're live now, because then we get to see like their genuine reactions to things when they happen, and how they like truly feel about things. And of course, when they mess up, my favorite blooper of all time was when it was on one of the YouTube exclusives, and Jeannie, they introduced, really liked it, and everybody's reactions were just like very genuine, very authentic, and that's what I really like in a TV show, especially a talk show. But yeah, and then of course now we have this thing with Freddie, her ex-husband. He is now with child. Okay, so 6 months after they, after she announced their divorce, he is well, he knocked up some other woman, and she's gonna have a child for him, which congratulations, but of course everybody is throwing shade at that because they're like, oh, okay, so there's a little bit of overlap there because you guys, you met her he says that he met her 6 months ago, and to already be like having a child with her, you kind of have to give that the side eye because you're just like, well, damn, you move fast. Like, and that's not to say that it doesn't happen. And that's what I really do want to put out there because, guys, I mean, things happen. You become sexually active with somebody that you're dating. And if, one mistake, she could have not been on the pill or something, or, they could have not been using a condom, or maybe a condom, a whole lot of different things, a whole lot of different scenarios. But at the end of the day, there's a child coming and you got to prepare for that child. And it is what it is. But it does kind of look a little bit strange because of the fact that the whole, the main reason why Jeannie and Freddie didn't work out is because Freddie wanted children and Jeannie did not, which draws me to this. Jeannie, I mean, Freddie is the one that before they got married. And honestly, the two of them really did not have that much time together like that all the time. He would be away on trips or whatever. And of course, she'd be traveling sometimes. And of course, now when she's on the reel, she's working a lot. He's doing whatever he's doing. So, I mean, there was a lot of chances for him to go and meet somebody else. And also the fact that this girl that he's with now is like pretty much the female version of him. It's pretty funny, she's like a farm girl who loves the outdoors and stuff, pretty much the opposite of Jeannie, but like pretty much like Freddie himself. I feel like they found a lot of common things between them, and that's the reason why they kind of got together. And I believe that Jeannie and Freddie were already kind of separated. And he probably met her sooner than that. I don't believe that. I kind of don't believe that he met her 6 months ago. But if you did, hey, it is what it is. And a lot of things can happen to leading to, a woman becoming pregnant. But even when you look at the photo, like, because she showed the photo of her, like, with the bump and everything. And that bump looks like she's showing, like she's clearly showing. And she looks like she's about to like she may be about to enter into the second trimester or whatever you call it. She looks to be like about 4 months, like three months at the most, maybe 3 months, 3 to 4 months. But she looks like she's maybe a little bit further along. I don't know about bumps like that. Obviously, I'm not a woman, and I've only ever seen 1 or 2 pregnancies go through. My mother, when she was pregnant with my brother, she didn't show for most of the pregnancy. Like, you could only ever really see it when she lied down and her belly was like out. But whenever she was just around or whatever, you really did not see it all the way up until most people didn't even know she was pregnant up until she even had him. So like, there's like different ways to show. She could be like 2 months and show like that. You don't know. But I don't know. It is what it is. But congratulations to him, and Jeannie, find you some guy, because we need you to be with somebody now. Everybody knows that everybody knows she's gonna be with a black guy. It is what it is. If she likes her some sexual chocolate, it's all right. It's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. That's why most people were surprised at Freddie, but it is what it is. You can't help who you fall in love with. But moving right along, like I said, I went to go see Infinity War. Also, wait, hold on. Before that, this whole thing with R. Kelly, okay, people are like, like the hashtag mute R. Kelly or silence R. Kelly or something like that. He needed to be silenced a long time ago. He needed to be in jail a long time ago. And I'm just going to put that out there because there's been way too many people coming out and way too many things surrounding him. Too many shady things going on with him. And honestly, he needed to be put away a long time ago. He needed to be very thoroughly investigated a long time ago. That first instance where he was caught out there with that girl, with that little girl, that should have been a done deal. He should have been just thrown out. all of a sudden now everybody want to come out and act, you know, like, oh, this is something new. This is nothing new. This is stuff that we've been talking about for so many years. It's been like 20 years or something. I don't know when that thing happened, that case happened, but it's been very, very long. My entire life, people have been talking about R. Kelly and being a pedophile. I mean, people have been talking about it for so long. I really just, I don't understand where people are coming from now. This is what happens when we try to put, you know, our idols and stuff on pedestals. Like, they are not, like, you know, it is what it is. If you are screwing up, if you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, you should be called out for it. It shouldn't even matter. People who be standing these people, like, you really need to get it together and start thinking for yourself and start really making opinions on your own without blindly following this, like, I don't know. I don't even know. It's just irritating now to see people like coming out here. Oh, you know, R. Kelly this and R. Kelly that. I'm like, we've been saying R. Kelly is a mess a long, long time ago. Like, it's been said, it's been pretty much proven. I don't understand it. I mean, you can see it from the relationship that he had with freaking Leah years ago. Everybody knows about that. Like, come on now, let's be real. Anyway, so, what was it? Anything else that I wanted to? No, we're just gonna get into it. Infinity War. Okay. That movie, first of all, it had me. It was like I couldn't even say anything. Like, I couldn't say anything. You know how you go to movies, sometimes you can, like, you kind of get like a little bored or something. There might be some like there might be some like points in time where you're just like, oh, okay. You might turn to your friend, because I mean, I went with my friend Nelson. I told you guys, I stayed with him for the weekend. I went with him, and, you know, sometimes you can look over to them and be like, oh, you know, no, we didn't have any chances to do that. Literally from the very first scene, I mean, they did not waste any time. And we both said that. So I'm like, damn, they didn't waste no time. Like, literally the first scene they come in here come Thanos. Oh my God. Oh, probably one of the best villains in any movie in a very long time. Like, I mean, he did his thing. Okay, I hats off to the actor. I can't remember his name. I don't know why I don't remember his name. That's really, really sad. I usually don't like I usually don't remember their names unless they're like really important to my life. But I'm just like, damn. Like, really? Like, you gonna do that to us? Like, and it was so like quiet. There was one person that was like, oh, like, you know, because we, you know, it was Philly, so we had some like lit people in there, and I swear, like, the dudes behind us were high as hell because they were saying some bull crap. Like, I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. when they saw Scarlet Witch and Vision, he like behind us like, oh, yo, he's like, where she getting in with a robot? I'm like, what the hell? That shit was funny as hell. But like, I don't know what's going on now. Every single time I start speaking, and now I must leave. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I take too long to get to the good part? It was nice having you here, though, Brittany. Thank you for the birthday wish. Um, but yeah, so I mean, oh my God, the very first scene, we have Thanos, and he is kicking at, like, he took them all down. Okay, he took them all down. I mean, they were already down, and then freaking he wrapped Thor in like all of this like steel and stuff, and he just could not move. He couldn't move nowhere, like nowhere at all. And poor Loki, like, I mean, you obviously he's not like the best guy, like he's not the best character or anything. Like, he's done some really like messed up crap in the past, but you still felt for him. Like, you still wanted to shed a tear for him because it just like it was so bad. And then of course the way that Thor, like, you saw it on his face, like, oh my God, like my brother, like, and that was everything. Like, oh, thank you. But that was everything. That scene, it was serious, and like, and he died, but then you're thinking like, oh, he's a god, he might come back, and then Thanos is like, no resurrections. I'm like, oh my god, like, He's not. I don't think he's coming back. I really don't think he's coming back. Like, we're not gonna see Loki again. Like, that's it. That's it. You can only come back so many times before it's just that's it. And at that point, he had like it wasn't the reality. I think he had the power and oh god, I can't remember the other one he had, but I know he had the power gem. But I mean, he lit that ship on fire. They all died in there except for Thor. Thor survived, and then he finds the Guardians, and that whole aspect was funny. There were a lot of like funny things going on in the movie. The whole banter back and forth between Star-Lord and Thor, that was funny because Star he's like that like comic relief type of person, and that's weird. I don't ever get. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a Snapchat from somebody that I never usually get a chat from, so I was like kind of curious as to what they said to me. If you're not following my Snapchat, follow me at Midforest. Anyway, I should have been shameless plug in there. I don't really do that much on Snapchat unless I'm like with other people. Like I don't typically do like Snap on my own unless I'm like feeling myself that day, which happens sometimes, and but but yeah, so I mean, there was so many things going on, and you never really got a chance to breathe. Like they didn't give you a chance to breathe ever in this movie. And if you have not seen it, you need to see it first of all. And I don't want to spoil it completely for you. I really don't. I will do like a spoiler full. Like I might like do like a full review, like an actual like edited video, and that'll be like all the spoilers and stuff. But I mean, if you haven't seen it, you really need to go see it. It's a really, really, really good. Like I said that Black Panther was really, really good, and it was, and it still holds up. But this movie here, like the Black Panther was setting up for Infinity War, and it really did a good job of doing that because everything. And part of me, I was like, so we're gonna fight in Wakanda. Okay, I guess. I need to see it again to really take it all in. Listen, I'm probably gonna have to go see it again. I'm probably gonna have to take one of my friends. Let's go and see Infinity War. Let's go see it again, please, because shoot, it was a lot, and I feel like I missed a lot of parts. I still feel like I missed a lot because sometimes things happen and you don't see it for the first time or whatever. You're like paying attention to this, because there would be multiple things going on in one scene, and you might catch this part but miss whatever's going on over here. It was a lot. It was great. It was crazy. One on Fire Stick. I need to get a Fire Stick. I need to get one of those. Is it completely legal? I don't even know if it's completely legal. Anyway, we're not gonna go there. Oh, that's weird. So basically, the ones that I like the most, like the characters that stood out to me the most, and I'm not even gonna say like T'Challa did not stand out to me as much because he didn't really make an appearance until they went to Wakanda. And at that point, it's like the final battle. So he didn't really have that big of a role in this film, except to offer up his land for them to fight on, which I'm like, y'all could have picked anywhere else. Y'all had to choose Wakanda. Why? Because they had the manpower. Okay, he was just there to fight. I'm like, really? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because obviously, like the ones who had the leading roles, had main roles, were the ones who had the gems. So like, let me see. Vision. Okay, Vision, he had the mind. Was it the mind? I can't remember which one he had now. Like it's like in my mind I'm like thinking like I know he had like one of the gems, but he had the gem in his forehead or whatever, and that was like it was the mind. It was the mind stone. Yeah, so he had the mind stone. That makes a lot of sense, obviously. For some reason I'm thinking comics and movie, and I'm thinking movie is different, but it's really not. But anyway, yeah, he had the mind stone. and Doctor Strange had the Time Stone. And so pretty much anybody who came into contact with either one of them, and of course Gamora knew where the Soul Stone was. Okay, so yeah, anybody who came into contact with any of them would pretty much be like the main characters of this movie, and it was mainly the ones who were around the people with the gems. So like Scarlet Witch had a very, very like a very pivotal role, because they said that she was pretty much the only one who could destroy this the Mind Stone. So she was there. Then you had Doctor Strange with the Time Stone, and of course they came to get him with the Time Stone, and then it happened to be like Tony Stark and Bruce Banner, and of course like his right hand man. I forgot what his name is, because it's been a while since I've seen Doctor Strange, and of course Spider-Man. Like they were all there with him like around that time. And so they were pivotal characters for that, because of the Time Stone being with Doctor Strange and them being with Doctor Strange. And then, of course, Gamora, the Guardians were kind of a pivotal. They were pivotal characters too, because Gamora, and of course Gamora's relationship to Thanos, and Thanos being obviously the lead villain in this, and him being Gamora's father, and that whole entire thing. So they were the main characters of this pretty much. The rest of them, Captain America, Black Widow, I mean, they didn't really have like very, very like extremely main, except for when they came to, rescue Vision and Scarlet Witch, that side of the Avengers, like from Civil War. And it was them. I really wasn't here for whatever his name is, the Eagle guy. I mean, he was doing what I kept on getting upset at him for flying so damn low to the ground. Why are you flying that low to the ground? Okay, them crazy beasts coming out there at you. Okay, they were jumping up and grabbing him and stuff. And I'm just like, that going and like, come on. He flying all low to the ground. I'm like, you could like drop some bombs and stuff like War Machine. Like he was smart about it. He dropped some bombs from up at the sky. Like you could have shot at them from high up in the sky. They would have never got. They would have never got to you, because none of them could fly. I don't think they could fly. None of them could fly. So why are you flying all the way down here? They're here and you're right here. They literally grabbed his ass. Yes, Falcon. I never remember his name, and it's a shame, because he's one of the few Black characters that we have. Well, now, I mean, we have a lot because of Black Panther, but I'm just saying, he was kind of one of the ones I really didn't care too much about. Like, I thought he was cool, but at the same time, I was just like, yeah, is he really needed? And then, oh, okay, thank you. Everyone left in the movie were a human aside from Thor and Rocket. Pretty much. I'm so upset about that too. And Red Skull, yes. It is what it is. When everybody saw him, they were like, "Oh shoot! Like, what the heck? Like, what are you doing here all of a sudden?" Like, we thought, okay, I guess, and it kind of makes sense, because he's somebody that was trying to obtain power, like by any means necessary and all that stuff, and so he kind of had to learn his lesson. And so I guess it's a way for him to be kind of like a guide to people who are trying to find the stones and trying to obtain power, kind of warning them about what you actually need to do in order to obtain this power, and seeing who probably has like, the will to actually do it, or maybe challenging them to be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do it. But Thanos did not care. Okay. No, that scene, oh, that scene with him and Gamora, I was just like, oh my God. Like I almost cried, because I looked, I was like, he said, I knew exactly when he said, oh, you have to like give up the thing that you love the most. And I'm sitting there like, and the way that Gamora, she's just talking all this mess at him and all that, I was just like, I said, Gamora, turn around. I said, run. You probably won't get far, but you need to realize this. She only realized when he grabbed her hand. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And the thing is, it's like, with a villain like Thanos, and it was the same thing with Killmonger, because when you get villains that have like a really unique story to them and a very like good backstory and a reason, a real reason as to why they're doing what they're doing, it really kind of makes you second guess yourself and your own like views, and it kind of makes it difficult to hate the antagonist. That is a good villain. A good villain is one that makes you kind of like question yourself, question your value, question what you think is right. And Killmonger did it when he was talking about the fact that Wakanda wasn't sharing the resources with everybody, and kind of making it so that people like black people were like at the top rather than still at the bottom. You had a whole bunch of people, you know. I wanted a Killmonger sex scene. Oh, stop it. Stop it. I don't know. That would be kind of weird with all those, you know, scars he has all over his body. Anyway, we're moving on. Stop it. Who was he having sex with? Anyway, we're moving on from that. What I said. Oh God. But anyway, so yeah, Killmonger had it, and then Thanos had it with his whole, you know, philosophy about, you know, these planets having like overpopulation, and then the amount of people, you know, being kind of like oh shoot, I have to tell him to go to bed. Oh wait, I didn't see the movie. Okay, we'll stop. We'll stop. We'll stop. We'll stop. We'll stop. We'll stop with the guys, we gotta stop with the spoilers. There's somebody who hasn't watched it. That's why I said I'm gonna do a spoiler review so that everybody knows that there's spoilers in it. We're gonna do that. Okay, so nobody say anything. Nobody say anything. Please go watch the movie. It was good. That's all you need to know. It was amazing. You're gonna be shook. Like there's not gonna be any time for you to catch your breath. Like you literally bring like whatever you need to feel comfortable, because you're not going to be able to get up. Okay, make sure you use the bathroom. Use the bathroom before you get there. I saw like a three or four people get up. I said no. I was like, sit down. Sit down. Did somebody say I didn't say anything about anybody? I didn't say anybody. Oh my God, I should put you in timeout. I should put you in. Oh my God, I'm gonna put you in timeout. I'm gonna put you in timeout. I didn't say anything about anybody dying. Like I did not say anything. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm removing some comments just in case people come in. Okay, sorry. I have to. I have to. Because people come on, and you know that now you can see the comments after the video has, like, after the live stream has ended. You can see the comments when you watch it. I don't want anybody seeing that, you know, at all. But so yeah, no, like just make sure you. I saw people getting up and leaving to go to the bathroom. I said, no, 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 no. I said, sit down, because you're not going to want to miss it. Don't just make sure you use the bathroom before. Don't get the big ass cup of juice, like of soda, like you probably would. Don't get the icy. Get a small thing if you're going to get it. Get a smaller one and just take sips. Don't gulp. Don't be gulping. Just take sips and get your, you know, have your popcorn on the side or whatever to soak that up. Don't be sitting up there. Actually, no, don't get popcorn either, because all the daggone all the salt is gonna make your mouth like dry. You're gonna want to drink. Okay, let's talk about that new single you put out. I do need you just to please you, thinking of you. Yes, I really do love you. I don't have a voice tonight. I don't. I really don't. Because I've been speaking for so much now. I don't really have much of a voice. Oh, please. I don't have, listen. So if you guys don't know, those of you who are either tuning in now or you don't, I do have a single out. It's called Need You, and it's on iTunes and Spotify, Tidal, and all that stuff. You sounded nice just nah, the voice is not there right now, and I'm also like kind of getting prepared for the show that I have going on. My neck got a little bit thinner. I know it's the weirdest shit. I can't. Hold on one second. Okay, I had to tell my brother to go to bed because it's like after 9 o'clock and I didn't realize it. My mom is not coming home tonight, so I have to make sure that I good night. What? You lucky I let you stay up an extra 15 minutes. And we can cut that picture out. We'll do it tomorrow morning, okay? Okay? I said we can cut that picture out of you, okay? So we'll do that tomorrow morning before you go. Okay. Make sure get in the shower, and make sure you brush your teeth. Go to sleep. All right. Let's talk about how cute. I don't even see the profile picture. What you looking like? Let me see. Let me stop. No, I'm kidding. What the heck? See, oh, I see what it is. What the hell? Wait a minute. Why? Oh gosh. Something is going on and I need to figure. All right, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Cute. I don't know what the profile picture looks like, so it is what it is. I don't care. Anyway, but yeah. So yeah, the single is available. Stream it, buy it, whatever you want to do. I'll be like, I'll be thankful. Thank you so much. Um, okay, but me being light skinned is not like a thing. Honestly, once I start getting sun, I'm gonna be looking a little bit darker than this, which I actually prefer being darker than this. Honestly, like I mean, it's not like I have an issue with my skin at all, but I do have like having a little bit more bronze to it. I don't know. It's just I don't like. Ugh, it's irritating. Like if you see like the rest of me, which we're not gonna go there, but if you see the rest of me, like my legs and stuff, like that is all like it's lighter than this. Like I look like a white person sometimes. Well, not completely. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah, so the single is available. I'm releasing a second one at some point this month. So we will start doing well, hopefully it's done by next week. I need to make sure that that's done so we can start doing the promo for it. But I will be releasing another one. It's gonna be like same kind of style R&B, but it's gonna be a little bit more to the trappy side, especially in like the second verse. It's the song that I've been kind of teasing for a minute on this channel, with like the like really close harmony. We're changing that around a little bit because we found that it doesn't really work with the way that it is. Yes, to the trap. I don't really care too much for trap music, but I know that people like get into it a lot, so I will kind of conform a little bit. It was fun though. It was fun. But it's literally only like that one part that's like trappy, but the rest of the song sounds a little bit like it, like a Ty Dolla Sign kind of song almost. or Tinashe. Like you could kind of venture into that territory with that song, but it still has that like old school kind of R&B flavor to it as well. So I'm really excited about that one. This is one that I myself wrote. So I'm really excited about it. But the song that's out right now is called Need You, and it is by me, Christian Lamar, not Tilsad Mersal. I am actually going to be retiring the name Tilsad Mersal very soon because I feel like it's not, branding. I don't want to be known as Tilsad Mersal. I want to be known as Christian Lamar. That's who I am. That's who I'm going to be as an artist. And with the rebranding of the channel, it's going to feature maybe some covers and other things besides just, reaction videos and stuff. I want this channel to grow, obviously. I've been at, like 1,000 subscribers. We're at 1,200 now. Yeah, but it's taken a long time to get there. I mean, I'm not like rushing or anything. But in order for me to grow, I'm going to have to post more content more frequently. And so with the name change, hopefully I can be more like connected with it, or you guys can connect to me a lot more and learn more about me. I don't know. It doesn't. I guess I don't want to make it all about me, 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 me. Oh, that makes me think about that JoJo song. Oh, what is it called? Reckless. It's called Reckless. Oh God, reckless with your heart. I took for granted the gift that you handed. Reckless with your heart. Wish I could change it. Sorry I made it all about me, 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 me. You were thinking about me. Oh gosh, that song is actually really good. Actually, the song that I was working on sounds a little bit like that. But not completely. Listen, Mad Love was that album. Currently, she's going on tour, and it's called like the Leaks and Mixtapes tour or whatever. That's gonna be good. Like I don't know if anybody, like a lot of people are going to know everything, but her diehard fans are the ones that are gonna know, and I'm here for it. Like all the stuff from the mixtapes, those like unreleased tracks, the covers. Oh my gosh, it's great because it kind of it's JoJo. It's pretty much where her life had been since she split from her label. Yes, Justin. Hold on. I'm muting. Okay. Sorry, guys. And my brother is talking about some. What? What are you talking about? Justin. No, in the shower? Okay, well, just. No, I didn't say turn off the light there. I said turn off mommy's lights in her room. when you're done. Ugh. Go ahead, please. Go. It's always a mess trying to get him into bed and get him out of bed in the morning. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, and this is the one of the reasons why I just don't I can't have kids. Like, I just can't. Like, I feel like I would be like the worst father. Anyway, so only her new stuff exists. I can't. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Her old label, Blackground. Blackground is trash. First of all, I didn't even know they were still like operating. Why in the world are they shutting her stuff down? They shut her stuff down and they shut Aaliyah's stuff down. Like you can't find Aaliyah's old stuff on there either. Like I don't think any of her stuff. I'm just like, how are you going to do that? That's ridiculous. It just doesn't make any sense. So you can't find her first two albums on any like platforms like that unless if you already have them, then okay. Luckily for me, I already have her first and her second album. I have the physical copy of the first album, downloaded the second one. Luckily, I did all of that before they, got rid of it. And of course I got Mad Love. But it's really sad that like they just won't release her stuff. It don't make sense. Like, why are you holding? Like, what do you have to gain from closing up her stuff? It's not like she's really making any money from it, like that. Like, who's with like not that many people are buying the album like the old ones like that. If they don't already have them, then they're not really going to buy them now. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm upset about it because it's just like petty. It's petty. You see it out now that she's like repairing her career and all that stuff, and she's trying to make a good, she's trying to make a good comeback and stuff. You going to kick her? You want to try and kick her back down? Like, come on. But honestly, like JoJo, she's like really like she's really like level headed about it. When somebody had pointed out to her that her stuff isn't available anymore, she's just like, "Oh, really?" She's like, "Well, I guess you're gonna have to talk to Blackground about that. That has nothing to do with me." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess it doesn't." She's graduated. She's evolved. It is what it is. They can be petty if they want to, but they want her to work a regular job at Starbucks out of spite. Oh, stop. Listen, that's not my girl Jo. I love her so much. But anyway, so what was I saying? Oh my god, what was I even saying? I was supposed to send a text message and I haven't done it yet. Um JM autocorrect. Make a cup of Jojo can make me a cup of Joe. Stop. Can you imagine? I would love that. Anyway, so yeah, JoJo, her stuff is like, I don't know. I really don't know what it is about these companies. They just feel like they have to own everything, and that's the reason why it's like very, very. You got to be careful. I always say you got to really, really be careful about who you're signing these deals with, and that's the reason why a lot of people they come at me for, I do my reviews and stuff, and I share my opinions about certain artists, and then people like to come at me like, oh, there's like so much. Uh, yeah, no, it's like they like to come at me with stuff like I'm sorry, I'm like completely getting like sidetracked because I'm getting like text messages now. Um, so yeah, so it's like it's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. I'm like touching this down. they like to tell me that I'm like hating on people who are more successful than me and stuff all the time. I'm like, okay, if that was the case, then it would be everybody. Like, because everybody that I have reviewed on this channel is already more successful than me in music. So if we're being completely honest, that means everybody from a Fifth Harmony to a June's Diary to Dua Lipa to Zara Larson. All those people are doing a lot more than I am right now, and that means I wouldn't like them, but I do. I like them, but I'm not gonna like every single person. And I'm not jealous of those people because I know that they don't have complete freedom to do whatever they want to. Majority of the artists that I have reviewed on this channel are signed to either huge record labels or like big management companies or whatever, and they don't really get a lot of freedom to do what they want artistically. At least as an independent artist, I can do whatever the hell I want to, and it is what it is. Yeah, no purpose for them. Listen, we can get into that. We have gotten into that a lot over the course of the year that this channel has. It's been a year, guys. The year that this channel has been around. I mean, it's that's we've touched on the topic a lot about this whole like, 5H and Camila thing like that. It's been like that, but bigger and better. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. The hiatus is to build their fan base and reform bigger and better. Yeah, if they can form, if they can, hold it out on their own and build like a fan base that's gonna follow them, really, really big, a really like a solid fan base, then they'll follow them back to the Fifth Harmony and they'll support Fifth Harmony as well when they get back together. I think that's a good way of looking at it. Of course, there's other people like, oh, they're not getting back together. It's gonna be like One Direction. They're not getting back together. I'm like, whatever. I don't really. It is what it is. I'm glad Normani got her own team. Yes, I am glad. I'm glad for that too. She needs to sign with a different label and different management, an entirely new team altogether because clearly, Epic only has their eye. They only have their sights set on one person as far as from that group, and it's not Normani. So she needs to go to whoever's like interested in her brand and what she has to offer, which is a lot. And I'm excited about things that are going to be coming to her in the future. Mm. Okay, so okay, I'm sorry, like because I'm like listening to make sure that the shower. I'll always stand Dinah Jane though. I love me some Dinah. Although I do have to say, um, I don't know what's about to happen. Her aunt lives in my town. Oh God, is it the problematic aunt? Is it the one that is it the one that tweeted out all of that stuff before? Oh my God. Oh God, you live near her? Ah! You have a pic with her? Listen, we always hear stuff about Dinah's aunt. I'm like, okay. Oh God. She's a fool. Listen, this is the reason why, like, certain family members, I'm gonna have to cut off. If things pop off with me, I'm gonna have to like keep some of them at a distance. Like we can see each other when I come around the family and stuff, but you are not to see, like you are not to come out with me on like events and stuff. And you just don't know. You know nothing about anything that's going on with me in my career. She has 727 ticket in her wallet. Oh no. God. Oh, she's a mess. I already know who I already know who I'm keeping at a distance because I know some of them who act the fool, who know I know they're not gonna be able to keep it together if I'm like out there like doing my thing, selling out arenas and stuff. I don't know. It's a dream and I'm pushing for the dream. But I don't know. I'll be content if I am an artist that a lot of people like and support. And if I'm not selling out whole arenas and stadiums, then that's fine. Even if I'm like a Dawn Richard level artist, I would be fine with that, making a steady income, doing shows left and right and stuff, putting out, music that I myself can connect to my audience with, then I'll be fine with that. I don't need like a huge platform. I don't need to be out here like an Ariana Grande or something. Like I don't. I'm somebody who is content with what I have. It's probably more ideal to be honest. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like you want to be that person. Like you want to be out there like that. But see, a lot of these artists who are on that level become that big because they have signed these multi-million dollar deals that kind of keep them captivated, that kind of keep them, I'm sorry, not captivated, but in captivity. And I don't want that. I want the freedom to be able to do what I need, what I want to do and say what I want to say in my music. So like, honestly, being an independent artist, whew, you know. Oh, stop. Die. Oh my gosh, I can't. No, that's funny. I don't think the closest that I ever got to no, no, I never got close to meeting any of them. Look at my arm. I need to work on this one though, because this one is a problem. Like this one is building nice, and it's probably because it's my dominant arm, but this one is like a problem to me. Like there's like not enough definition. I gotta do some more like some bicep curls with this. The triceps are fine. It's just the biceps. It is what it is. I don't know. I'm trying to like boy to look fine. Listen, there's a lot of issues with my body that I'm trying to now correct a little bit late in my life, but it is what it is. It's never too late to get, to get in shape. Um, so that's what I'm doing. I'm like I'm reinventing myself. Um, it is, it's all part of the thing. Like I've never had an issue with my body image. Like I've never really had body image issues like that. Like earlier on in my life, yes. But once you have been like, once you've been overweight, once you've been fat for a long period of time, it's like you work with what you got and you do what you got to do and you out there and you do your thing and people love you anyway. And the confidence just kind of carries you through. I never really had an issue like that, like especially into college and stuff. I just did my thing. Sometimes you would be met with a little bit of insecurity, of course, when everybody else around you has like, six pack abs and all this stuff. But I wasn't really crazy about that. Like I don't even want six pack now. Like I don't even want a six pack now. I'm just doing what I got to do. I'm just, making healthier choices and doing all that. But if you look at videos from like the beginning of my channel, there is a little bit of a difference, and I've seen that now. Like I look at old videos and I'm like, oh wow, that's what but it's not like oh wow, like I looked horrible. It was like a wow, I kind of look a little bit different than I did then. I mean, I'm sporting kind of the same hair, but that's neither here nor there. And even kind of the way that I present myself on camera is a little bit different too. Like before I was a little bit awkward. I was like, I wasn't uncomfortable, but I've definitely become a lot more comfortable on camera now. And that's just something that happens over time. I've seen it with a lot of other YouTubers, a lot of, especially reactubers, they get on the camera and they don't really have that much personality. I've had it in the beginning, like even from the very first reaction that I did, which was Zara Larson, So Good. I looked at it then. I was like, You know, it was actually kind of funny to watch myself back a little bit. Um, that was months ago now. I might do a reaction to one of my reactions as like an anniversary kind of video because it's been like a little bit over a month now since I've had my channel. When did I start it? I think I started it like late March, early April. It was like right before I went to go see JoJo in concert, which was around my birthday. The same time now, actually, because last year my birthday was like Wednesday, or I think it might have been Thursday last year. I don't even know. All I know is that I went to go see JoJo in concert, and I stayed with the same friend that I stayed with this past weekend. And we had a photo on Instagram. We had a photo together, and I posted on Instagram. It was like Throwback Thursday to the last time out that we were like, you know, together at your place, whatever. And we did another one this past weekend. Did I post it? I don't think I posted it. But you know, it's really like I don't know. It's kind of weird having been on YouTube now for a year, um, and I have like really cool subscribers. You guys are awesome, honestly. Like you guys really, you know, you are engaging with the conversation and everything. Anything that I talk about, you know, it never usually catches people like blindly, or it's never like a thing that we can't like talk about openly. No matter what I come out with, obviously we always end up talking about Fifth Harmony because most of the people who follow me follow Fifth Harmony and are like big fans of theirs. So I understand that, but even the other like smaller topics that I get into, there's always like somebody who can get into that conversation and start going on along with me. There's some people who just watch my videos and don't say anything, like they don't comment, they maybe leave a like or something, they just don't comment or anything. And then like later on, I see them or like they come onto the live stream like the girl did earlier. They come onto the live stream. Actually, was it Steph? I don't know if it was you. They come onto the live stream and they, you know, they're like, oh, you know, I've been, huh? Hold on. I will be right back because somebody can't seem to find his clothes, even though they're all in the drawer and in the basket. As I pop back up onto the screen. All right. Hey. Oh, thank you, Steph. I should make you a moderator. Thank you so much for telling them what I was doing. um, I hope Dinah isn't with Epic. Listen, if she's with Epic, that's the end of her career right there. They're not about to do anything for her. But she's been the one who's been kind of the least quiet. And you know what it is? This girl has gone to the Beyonce school of branding because she ain't saying a god darn thing until until everything is done. I'm telling you right now. But people have seen her in and out of the studio and stuff. My friend, like my boy Joseph, he's always like posting photos. Like he's always posting stuff about Dinah. Oh, Dinah was seen in the studio with such and all that stuff with his writers and stuff. So she's definitely working. She's definitely like, in the studio making music and stuff. So that's like cool. Epic is the P Diddy of music. Like, listen, Epic is pretty much Bad Boy. Okay. And everybody knows about the black hole, the dark like pit that is Bad Boy. All the artists that have gone into Bad Boy have never come out. Okay, or they came out, but they were never the same. Freaking Danity Kane is the worst, one of the worst of them. Faith Evans, where the hell she been at? Like I recently saw her. She did some Christmas album. I'm like, oh, who? With who? What? What? Justin, why? Oh yeah, if Kimura's coming here tomorrow, we'll talk about it in the morning, okay? I was literally just watching Making the Band on YouTube, the beginning of Danity Kane. Listen, I watched that too, and I'm just sitting there like, damn, they were on their way to being like so successful, but he ruined it. And I'm just like, damn. What do you think how Normani music is going to be perceived? Hopefully good because her music is so different from today's trash. Well, we really haven't seen much of her music. Let's be completely clear about that. Love Lies is the only song that she has, and it's a collaboration. And it's a song that was kind of already in progress. They put the lyrics and stuff together. So it just it doesn't. To me, we haven't actually heard what Normani is going to be bringing. Like she said that Love Lies is kind of a representation of what direction she's planning to go into, but we still don't know that. Until the first Normani single comes out, we don't know that. And let's be completely clear about the fact that Love Lies had a lot of Khalid's influence in it. It did. But it's not to say that Normani doesn't also have like that kind of a style to her, but we don't know we don't know. We really just don't know. Let me see. Was it people are saying Camila deserved to be in 5H goodbye video? I'm like, she left. Bye. Like break them up and I want you guys back after months of being away and then do also listening never really trusted. Listen. Here's the thing. Here's what I think about it. A goodbye video is for the remaining members of the group. Why? Because it's pretty much just, it's saying goodbye to Fifth Harmony for now. It's like, farewell for now to Fifth Harmony. Guess who's not a part of Fifth Harmony right now? Camila. So, it is what it is. It does stupid. But what can we really say? What can we really do? The thing is, radio is not playing Love Lives, which is sad. It is sad, but in the way it's up to the movie Love Simon. Like, did anybody go see Love Simon? I listen because that's the song that the movie is from. I mean, that's the song that the movie is from. That's the movie that the song is from. Honestly, it's up to the people who are promoting that movie to get it very, very it was the same thing with the song that Wiz Khalifa did with Charlie Puth. See You Again, I think it's called. Yeah, from the Fast and Furious. It was the hype of that movie and people really liking the song at the end and stuff, that really made it like a really big success. And the fact that, you know, people were drawn to it, and then of course the management or whoever was handling the soundtrack for the movie, those people were pushing it out and promoting it in a way that people would be drawn to it. And of course it was a really great song too. So people, you know, so it made number one and all that stuff. It was wildly successful. With Love Lies, it belongs to a movie and a genre and stuff that not a lot of people are really checking for like that. It is what it is. You think they're gonna pull a DC3, make one more album, and call it quits? Maybe. I've been saying that they might do a Destiny Fulfilled situation in which the four of them will go their separate ways, do like their solo material and all that stuff, and then come back together, like, you know, F it up one good time, and then that's it. But they might come together for maybe two albums, or maybe, maybe a good Christmas album or something like that, like DC did. Camila even says she doesn't regret it. I think if it was the other way around, the outcome would be different. Honestly, if I was those girls, I would not be friends with her. Radio host and legend said Camila is sneaking and meeting executive heads behind their backs. Oh, was it that guy? Listen, yeah, no. I know exactly who you're talking about, and it's that guy on that radio station over there. And he said that he was going somewhere, and he saw Camila going in to this meeting or whatever, and he saw her, and he's like, "Oh, that's that." Yeah, no, I saw that clip. I don't buy for a second that that guy knew anything about that situation. I mean, everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon and claim that they saw it. And this is what I said before. This is what I said in one of my very first videos of The Life Without Camila. You know, the edited version of The Life that doesn't have Camila's vocals in it. I said at that moment, I said people are saying things and pretending like they know stuff when they really don't. I don't buy it really that that guy knows anything about the situation, and I would really take what he says with a very small, like minuscule, microscopic ass grain of salt. I don't buy it. I really don't. You watch Normani Chicago Radio? Yes, I did. I did watch, and a couple of other interviews where she mentions the cyberbullying. And yeah, I do still get upset about that. I do get upset about it. And I mean, at this point, it is what it is. I can't. People are going to be like very, very negative and everything about in these situations, and you just really can't do anything about it. It is what it is. Um, Now, who can you not? Oh, excuse me. Now I'm trying to see about like looking at some of your channels here, but I can't do it. Oh, well. Oh, jeez. Okay, so. What the heck? I'm so. What? Something is not right. Oh, excuse me. Uh-uh. I don't know what's going on with this thing. This is ridiculous. This computer. There are a lot of things that elude me with this computer, and I can't fathom. I can't. I can't. Um, but yeah, the entire situation is just ridiculous. Hopefully we just see good things. I'm just expecting some good music, and if the music is good, I'll buy it. If not, I might not. Like with Lauren's situation, like I've only really like genuinely liked one of the songs that she's actually released. Um, and that was Back to Me. I really did not care too much for Strangers like that. Like I liked it at first, but the more I listened to it, the more I'm just like, okay. And I definitely really didn't like All Night like that. I wasn't here for it. Oh, In Your Phone, In Your Phone. So two of the four. But I do like In Your Phone. In Your Phone though doesn't really, But again, and I like Love Lies. I'm still waiting for the rest of them. At the time. At that time, do you think Camila had the ability to shut down the BS Normani went through? The whole weird quotes she posted. No. Um, somebody said it very, very well on the reel. I like to go back to the reel, and Jeannie Mai, she usually has a lot of she's like a goofball, but she does have a lot of insightful things to say a lot of the time. And they were on the topic of the Starbucks situation, in which that they would be having like like training or like workshops for racial sensitivity training or whatever. And Jeannie said something profound, because like you can do all that like workshops and all these like workshops and teaching and classes and sessions and stuff, but you cannot teach somebody how to not be racist. Like you cannot, you can't sway somebody from being racist, from making racist remarks. You can educate them, yeah, but it's up to that person to make the decision to be like, okay, what I did was wrong. Let me learn from it, and let me learn, what I can do to make it up to the person, or whatever I have to do, So it, either way, people would have still been ridiculous, because people jumped on the bandwagon of people going in on Normani, and then it just escalated out of control. People who probably already had bad things to say about her, it just gave them the leeway to do so. Kind of like when riots go on in cities and stuff, people start stealing stuff, and like some people just go completely ballistic, and they start stealing stuff, breaking property, ruining property. Look at what happened when Philly won the Super Bowl. I mean, people were in the streets acting a damn fool. Like, it was one thing to like, party it up and march down the street, drinking, having a good time and partying, but to be destroying, public property, private property, to be destroying people's cars, breaking into people's stores and stuff. I think that that's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And that's kind of the way that things kind of escalated with Normani's situation. I don't think it would have been as bad. Um, had she come out very soon and said something like very direct to them, it maybe wouldn't have gotten that bad. But the people who wanted to say the things that they did said the things that they did, and they hid behind their keyboards while they did so. So I mean, and at that point, it's just like, what do you do? What do you do? And except for take your medicine and move on, and keep living your life. Don't let that one situation ruin you. She took a minute from, oh hey, it's my girl Cassandra. What's up, girl? Everybody say hi to one of my best friends, Cassandra. She up in here. I forgot that she actually subscribed to my channel. So y'all watch the show Star on Fox. No, I do not watch Star. I'm kind of not here for Star like that. I'm barely here for Empire. The only reason why I'm still watching Empire is because I kind of want to see what happens with this whole every single season somebody's trying to take over Empire, but I do like the Forrest Whitaker character, and how he's just like a slime ball, and like Cookie is like trying to get him together. The only reason why I watch it is for Cookie, and I'm not really here for any Lee Daniels production. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna go down this list right now, and if I don't like what I already see two people that I don't want. I knew Camila was gonna be on there. I don't. Shawn, again, we got the same like 5-6 performances last year. We got the same performances last year, and it was. Every single one of those performances that Sean gave us last year were like they were exactly the same. You literally could have copied. They literally could have taken the footage from the very first performance that he had of the year last year and pasted it onto every single performance that he had throughout, like the rest of the year. Like it didn't make any sense. Every time he got up there. So yes, all I see are white faces. Dua Lipa, I'm here for. I have not seen her perform yet, so that'll be a good way to see what she's got for us. Mhm. Uh, so she's the only one. She's the only one who is returning this year, so we're not gonna get any of the same people that as last year. Thank God, because y'all remember my dad. I can't believe it's been a year already since that video. That was that. No, that wasn't BBMAs. That was AMAs, right? That was American Music Awards. BBMAs. I remember BBMAs from last year. Okay, so when was this put out? This article. This was like last week. Ew, Dua Lipa. Ariana's better. She's gonna kill it. Yeah, of course, Ariana. We like Ariana, but at the same time, I do like that they're kind of taking a step and putting Dua Lipa on there. I kind of like her, her vibe and stuff. I haven't heard her sing live yet, but people are, also Khalid is not good at performing. Listen, Sean is darn not. His vein is always popping out. That's what I always say. Like literally, like that's Vein Mendez. Like his daggone vein is popping out of his daggone neck every single time he comes. Every single time he gets up there and sings. I was just like, come on now, isn't Dua Lipa racist? Hold on now, is she? Because I did a video on her song, and I might have to take that down if she's racist. Sean and Dua have no stage presence. Okay. I need more water. I didn't know that Dua Lipa was racist. What she do that was racist? I feel like Camila's management is going to use this as an advantage to gain new fans. Camila performing is just going to be so hyped up. Honestly, the Billboard Music Awards is such a bullshit award show. I mean, it's literally based on views and likes and social media relevance and all that stuff. It has no real stance on actual talent. Like nobody who's, you can be like the worst singer in the world. You could literally have crap ass music, but if people like it and if people like are with it and people are sharing it on social media, you have a possibility of being nominated and winning a Billboard Music Award. If you happen to hit the charts with your song, you have a chance of being on the Billboard Music Awards. It's kind of bullcrap because there's a lot of songs that are on Billboard right now that I can tell you right now are complete crap. And I'm saying this like it's obviously my opinion, but it's shared by many. I died when doing. Oh, stop! She got back together with her ex, but she had that new rule song talking about someone. Don't pick up the phone. He's only calling because he's drunk and alone too. Talk about something. Don't let him in. Listen, she went right back to him. Ah! Do you know Lil Tay? Oh, that little like 9-year-old girl who be like cursing people out and stuff and acting a damn fool. Listen, she's the same age as my oh stop. Listen, it maybe. What is this? Yes, PayPal. I got paid. I got paid for my I did a little project with a friend and paid me money for it. It's a few hundred. Anyway, oh yeah, I'm starting to get paid as producer, y'all. It's also going to be aired in Korea. Honestly, please bring Beyonce to perform and kill all. Listen, they can't afford Beyonce. Okay. Lil Tay got arrested. Oh, stop. No. Lil Tay needs to, yeah, honestly, Lil Tay needs to get her little ass beat because it don't make no sense. You same age as my brother. You see how respectful my brother is. Like sometimes he throws little tantrum and stuff, but that's just a kid. But he's not out here being a daggone hood rat and stuff at the age of 9 years old. Like, calm the hell down. Calm down. Calm down. It don't make no sense. And I don't even want to like feature her on this channel, but at the same time, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing with yourself? Like, where's like, and you don't ever really know anybody's situation. Like, you don't know where her parents, like, you don't know if she has them. I don't know. Um, but I don't know. Like, she needs to learn seriously, like learn a serious lesson about respect and about staying out of grown folks' business. And then, of course, you still got this. Like, she was over here in a fight with Danielle, whatever her name is, bad baby bitch. Like, I wasn't feeling it. And I saw the footage of her. I just like, come on. BTS is performing, right? I think, and they're also debuting a new single. I'm sorry, but I feel like BTS is going to be the only good performance. Danielle Ravioli. Oh, stop it. That's hilarious. I am not about to deal with you. Um, you said Danielle Danielle Ravioli. BTS. Listen, y'all, Post Malone is performing. We're all the black. This is turning out to be the American Music Awards all over again. Okay. Except for the fact that instead of a black ass host, we have a white ass host. Okay, I do love me some Kelly Clarkson, but what kind of personality does she have? Like, I don't really ever remember her coming. Like, I don't. I don't. There ain't no black people on this daggone performance. Like, all the white people on this daggone stage. And of course, like, okay, yeah, we have BTS and they're Korean. But after that, what the hell is going on? And then people are going to argue, oh, well, Shawn Mendes is technically Hispanic. He's definitely technically half Hispanic. I'm like, no, he's not. He's white. Okay, get out. Get out. He's as white as Camila is. Okay, and they're both white. Yeah, they both, but Camila may be Latina, but she's white Latina. They know people, there's like no color. There's no like people of color. Um, out here on the in the streets on the BBMA stage. It doesn't make any sense. And if I do this review, and some people do want me to do a review like I did for the AMAs, some people want me to do a review. If it's as white as the AMAs is, if it's whiter than the AMAs, I mean, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in because I'm sick and tired of all these award shows. And then half of these artists that are getting up there are doing music that originated with Black culture, Post Malone and even Shawn Mendes. And oh my God, by the way, have you reacted to No Tears Left to Cry by Yes, I did. Yes, I did. About a week or two ago, I think. Well, it was the week. It was like a couple of days after it came out, or the day it came out. Was it the day it came out? I think it was a couple of days after it came out. Well, prepared to go in. I'm gonna have to because I can't continue to keep it. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. It's coming on the 20th of May. Okay, so they have 3 weeks to bring at least one black artist into this. I don't even care if it's Khalid. I'm not a fan of Khalid, but at least it'll be like one black face on there with a whole bunch of white ones. I don't understand. Oh, stop it. Other than the weekend. But we're tired of the weekend. And the weekend is questionable. Like he's questionable. Let's be completely honest about that. Like I don't ever really see him as black. Obviously he's black, but I'm saying like sometimes it's just like, are you sure you're with us? Like, I mean, you're here with us at the cookout, but are you really here with us? Like, or is this like, the cookout from Get Out? Um, Oh no, this is a mess. On Friday, I watched Infinity War's Avengers. Oh yeah, we were talking a little bit about that, but don't spoil it because there are people on this chat right now. There are people in this live stream that have not seen it. Um, There are people who have not seen it yet, and I don't want to spoil it for them, but I will be posting a spoiler free. I will be posting a spoiler full review. Probably. Oh, I'll work on it tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really good at movie reviews because I've only ever seen it once, and it's been a couple of days now, so I might not even do that. I don't know. Maybe just next week I'll like share the spoilers. Oh, stop. SZA. I don't know what's gonna be going on with SZA. Apparently, she's not even like she's about to give up music. Like she's about to like retire. I said, "Girl, you've been doing this for a couple years. Like you just blew up. Why are you going to stop now?" Maybe she felt like, I made all the money that I want to make right now, and I'm just gonna go into some other things and do some other things that I'm interested in. I mean, it is what it is. We can't force her to stay, but if that's what she really wants to do, then I mean, give you a spot to me. Shoot, SZA's awesome, but suck at performing. Truth. I don't know what she'd be doing, what she'd be up to performing, and sometimes her vocals are very inconsistent. Hopefully, I'm. Oh. I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say all that, but I will say this. You know, I'm somebody who struggles with with vocal consistency because I don't know, I just do. So when I see it on another artist and somebody who's bigger than me, I'm just like, damn, like you could be so much better if you had the consistency to move yourself along. But when it comes to live performances, she doesn't really serve us a lot. Y'all like his video. Who? Oh, mine? People come on here and they don't even like the video that they're watching. It's fine. Like at least like 6 people. It is what it is. I'm not here for likes. I'm not here for favorites. I'm not here for subscribers. I'm here for you. Well, okay, then I am here for subscribers, but I'm basically here to just chat. I don't know. I feel like people give SZA a little bit of a pass because she's like, I don't know, like black, darker skin black, and I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why maybe people just want to go out and attack her with that. When do you think Normani should come out with her album? I think she should do it next May. I don't think she should wait a whole year to release her album. I think that a safe bet would be the end of this year, maybe beginning of next year. But I would not wait too long because people are getting hyped up about her music right now. I feel like it would be a mistake to wait too long. Oh yeah, this live stream will be posted. So if you have to go ahead and you can catch up with us later. Um, but thank you for joining us. I yet to see you, so you're kind of a newer subscriber. So thank you for watching, and continue to watch. I'm gonna have some cool stuff coming up. Also, Normani needs to drop Sean. Like he's not good. Yeah, at first I was like, okay, so he knows like Normani's level and he knows like the rest of Fifth Harmony's level, and that's the reason why like a lot of their like choreo did not really do that well. But then I saw Kiki Palmer's Bossy, which he actually choreographed, and I was like, okay, yeah, Sean is a great choreographer. What you doing? Oh, I've been watching for a minute. You've never said anything because I don't ever remember your name unless you've changed it. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, unless you're like on my live streams or unless you comment on a lot of my videos, then I have no idea who you are. Sure, she reads the fans. I was a silent viewer. Well, that's great. That's fine. It's okay to be a silent viewer. Uh-huh. He came up with that VMA shit though. So it was him being shady. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he was the one who was mad because he probably wasn't getting enough coins with Camila gone. Um, listen. It takes a lot to be a choreographer. It takes a lot. And let's not like, completely down on the difficulty of the job, the difficulty level of the job itself. The job is difficult, okay? To be a choreographer, to be a creative director, it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of precision. You have to really practice and stuff. When can you react to fans singing? Fans singing? Singing what? I've never been asked about fans singing. Have you not seen his work on Star Miss Healy with OG Girls? You're bashing his choreography skills on what he's done with 5H. I'm not saying that he's not a good dancer, but I'm saying fans singing music. Oh, I don't know if I would do that. I don't know. It's very rare that I actually react to something that's not like, related to some specific artist or whatever. Like when I did those couple of games, like in which I had to guess like the song lyrics or the, whatever based on the music or like 1 second of the thing. That was fun, but I don't know. Can't teach her. No, that's true, and that's what I've said in the past. It's like he knew their difficult. Like, he knew their level of difficulty that they could handle, and so like he really couldn't do that much in the aspect of theirs. But I do kind of agree that Normani kind of needs to work with somebody new. Um, another approach maybe would make it look a little bit different. Like we've seen what Sean does with Normani a little bit of that just from like certain things that she's done on her own, those dance videos, whatever. And Sean actually did the choreo for those things. So teaming up with another choreographer won't be a bad thing. But that doesn't necessarily mean that she has to fire Sean completely either. Um, you know, work with a variety of choreographers. True. Yeah. Sean doesn't push them. I don't know. I don't know what he does. I don't know. All I know is from what I've seen, and I'm just, this nigga read my damn text. That's at 10 o'clock. You probably going to bed. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Problem. Watch. Yeah, I know you do have to push. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he gets a little too comfortable with them and then doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to have a bad relationship with them. But at the same time, it's like it is what it is. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna close this live stream down now. It's been like an hour and 45 minutes. I kind of want to take a minute and drink a little water because my mouth is getting dry as hell. Okay. So this is gonna be it. Ooh, this is gonna be it for now. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen tomorrow. There's a couple of things that I'm gonna be kind of working on. Some music reviews, maybe another album review will come through. We'll see. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great night. All right, good night and take care. Thank you so much. I can't even get off of here. Good night, guys.